Hey guys, Parallel here, and today I am going to be doing Hard Mode Nolani Academy. Now, after the last mission, this mission is honestly pretty much a break, because this mission is actually pretty simple. So your goal here is to go behind enemy lines, kill all the char in front of the gate, so that Prince Rurik can go out and you can use Stormcaller to finally get rid of Bonfaz Burnt Fur, and then leave so that you can make your way towards the Shiver Peaks. There's also a bonus mission in here. The goal of the bonus mission is one of the soldiers stole an ancient tome. When he stole it, all the ghosts of the Ascalon soldiers came back to life and decided to haunt the area until the tome is returned. So your job is to return the tome. So instead of going out the front gate, what you want to do is you want to immediately go out the back gate, because if you click the lever to open the gate, the char will rush in and pretty much always kill Prince Rurik on hard mode. So you just want to go back here. It's pretty easy. There's very few danger packs, honestly. Even the ghosts coming up for the bonus mission actually have very low HP and very low damage outputs. So this mission actually turns out to be pretty simple up until the last bit where you have to sneak behind the char and kill them, and that's just it's the same char you've been killing for the last 3 missions. But what they do is they clump up. There's one 6-pack that like really wants to get on you, and it's a pretty variety-based 6-pack. But we'll get to that. So for now, basically what you want to do is you just want to kind of take it slow. There's these surprise crawler packs that we've dealt with before. They come out of the ground. You just want to move as slow as you can. Make sure you know where the crawlers are coming from so you can deal with them appropriately. Don't pull too much. Your bonus mission is going to be up this way off to the side. There's one guy trapped up there, and he tells you that he took the tome. While you're getting there, if you see NPCs, you want to click on them, because the NPCs will help you and follow you around if you click on them. Like there was the Ascalani Archer and the other dude that are over here. If you talk to them, they'll follow you. There is a mage coming up too, I believe, and then at the end there's 3 soldiers that will follow you as well. So you just want to make sure you click these guys right here. You just want to make sure you click on them when you see them. There's the char down there. Just ignore them for now. There's like one char right here where your guys can get stuck on him. You can basically just ignore him if you really care. You can go back and kill him. He doesn't really have any impact in the mission. But there are these gargoyles you see here. You can basically ignore these. You don't have to fight them. They're away from the bonus mission. They're only there to catch your bone hordes when you're walking in, so that you have to fight them. They aren't challenging by any means. They're just low-level mesmer creatures, really easy to deal with. We have another crawler pack here that we have to deal with. They're called Devourers. I don't know why I keep calling them crawlers. I'm so used to Final Fantasy, I guess. But this guy's up here. He'll give you the bonus mission. He'll tell you what to do. You need to talk to him, unlike some other bonus missions, because he actually gives you the tome, which you have to carry. Unfortunately, my main gimmick is carrying Destructive with Glaive, so I will be unable to use my Destructive with Glaive spell. But while we are walking to the bonus mission, these guys are annoying me. I don't have to explain them. I am going to explain my team setup here. So I did switch up my team a little bit. I kept Zandra, and I kept the Resurrect skill on her. I kept Elias because minion bombers are just crazy. And I brought in Zed Shadowhoof. Zed Shadowhoof is my elemental monk plot hero. He's basically the super healer. I wanted to try out the super healer, and I went back and did a couple of missions, and it actually turns out he's pretty much just better than Gwen for some of these missions. I believe that Gwen is still better for the last mission, just because she's so useful in those melee packs, but Zed is just really good as well. I survived the mission with both of them, so definitely give a thought to bringing the Elementalist Monk prot hero. It's pretty good. Basically, its purpose is I'll definitely link to the video where I explain the purpose of the emo, but he's really just the super healer. He's really good. But if you want to know more about him, go ahead and check out that video. It'll be in the description. It'll be on the video. Whatever. But what you want to do now is not go the way I'm going right now, even though I tend to go this way. I set my guys to passive, just make sure I don't aggro these char, and just trying to find the wall that I have to go across, because I know that I've done this mission before. I need to go across the wall, but I don't want to aggro the char too early. But you can change your heroes to passive if you never want to aggro things. I change it back to guard because there's another pack right here. But if you go up there, there's the wall. I am going to go ahead and let you guys watch this until I get to the bonus mission so I can explain the area. Bye-bye. Alright, now coming up here, what you will immediately see is you have two divergent paths. One will lead to the char, which you want to pretty much ignore right now, and the other one will lead to the bonus mission area. There are crawler packs over here, so you just want to be really careful, but this place is infested by ghosts. So they are very soft-hitting, groupy ghosts that have very little HP, very easy to deal with. They could have made them a lot harder, I think, honestly. This area is pretty much too easy. At least for me. Just coming off the last mission, which I actually had kind of a hard time with, getting through those passes. This is kind of a break, I guess. But coming up here, you'll see all these ghost minions. You just want to try and... You don't want to pull too many after all. It's still hard mode because they still do damage. But you want to just move very strategically through this area. I got 5 here. Not a big deal. Especially with the build I'm using, they just die pretty quickly. Basically, they're all melee minions. I don't believe I ever saw a caster version of these ghosts. They don't do all the damage. Coming up here, you want to make your way around. There's a tome pedestal up here. You put the tome on the tome pedestal, it'll spawn an NPC. You talk to the NPC will say, "Thank you for freeing us. Be on your way," and then you'll complete the bonus mission. And that's about it. Pretty easy area. Once you've completed that, what you are going to want to do is you are going to want to make your way back to the main mission area and back to the char. I'm going to pick up some gold around here. What you do not want to do is go back across the wall, because that's what I thought you had to do for a second, was to go back across the wall and go down. You don't have to do that. There's another path over here that you want to take, and you'll see a fade in right here where I went back across the wall, which I didn't feel like you needed to watch me go across the wall. So come back here, same area, bonus area, you go up here, you follow this pathway. There will be 3 lost soldiers this way, and this is where you start fighting Char. Char actually really hit hard comparatively to the rest of the creatures. I mean, you fought Char before, so you know how hard they should hit. But these guys are actually fairly complicated. So you'll see this pack up here. You can try to take it slow, to go up slowly and aggro not as much. Unfortunately, I take the, let's get this over with. This mission's been an easy route, which was really dumb of me. Don't do that. You want to try and engage these as slow as possible, otherwise you're going to take a lot of unnecessary deaths. you can pull these rangers back if you're careful. So what you'll see is, I'll take those 3 rangers, the rangers do a lot of damage. You'll also see those 6 at the bottom, suddenly they disappear. And you'll also see the fire caller down there just start casting Meteor Storm on me, which is something you don't want to happen. So you go up here, all these melee mobs are going to come your way. Actually ended up being a small little blessing, because melee mobs are, the melee char are actually pretty easy to deal with, especially because I have a healer, because they group up and you're able to do AoE damage on them. But the ones you don't want to deal with are the rangers and the fire callers, because you don't like Meteor Storm, and I don't like this whole thing where they cast it does a lot of damage to you. I got impatient there, went ahead of my guys, very dumb. Stick close to your guys, move slowly, make sure your NPCs or your heroes are next to you, and you're not charging in like I did. Just gotta be really careful. See the birthday cupcake here, I am doing this on the anniversary. I am not going to use the bonus items on these because I want to show people who don't have the bonus items that it can be done. So, we're gonna go this way, and you'll see a mini boss down there in the center. The one I got is a monk. I'm not sure if it changes. I don't believe it does, but it's a monk and 2 melee mobs. But what you have to do is you have to clear out all the char in this area before Rurik will open the gate and charge to the wall. And you also just want to make sure there's no char in the way, because Rurik will immediately after it comes out of the wall, or out of the gate, he'll start running straight towards the wall, and if there's char in the way, he'll just start fighting. So you want to be close to him, make sure there's nothing in his way. Because after all, we learned in the last mission, we don't want Rurik fighting, because he can just die and then you fail the mission, and that would be very, very unfortunate, especially after coming this far. So kill these. There's like a fire caller on the left here. I thought the gate should open right now. I didn't see those. So on the left there's a fire caller. On top there's the 6 rangers. You only need to kill 3 of them. I end up killing all of them because why not? Go kill the fire caller, kill the rangers. Go biggie. Then as soon as that happens, Rurik will come out. He'll do a little dialogue sequence where he says like, "Bring in the mages, they need to see this," or something like that, where he'll come out, and then he'll immediately start charging towards the wall. There is another char pack down by the wall, so you need to make sure that you are following Rurik as soon as he leaves that area, so that he doesn't die on accident, because that would be unfortunate after all. So you kill these rangers, they die pretty fast. You obviously have an army of bone hordes by now because of all the dead char. I feel like they should have put a lot more minions in this one for hard mode, because it's too easy. So go here. He says, "Go bring the mages." Don't go in there like I did, because oh, I'll go bring the mages. Well, he actually doesn't care, and we'll just go charging off anyway. So you want to make sure you follow them, because what happens here, and you'll see, is there is another group of char down by the wall that he will just engage. So you want to go and follow him and kill those, make sure he doesn't die. I luckily get there in time. No biggie. Luckily there's no like fire caller down there or anything, that would have sucked. So we go down here, really easy. And yeah. So what happens here is once these 2 die, he will go up to the wall. Cutscene will occur, and after the cutscene, you have the second part of the mission. So there are 2 ways of doing the second part. There's the first way, which is going through the char. There's like a path where he says, "Follow me, adventurers," and you follow him to the char, through the char, which is obviously bad because that's a possibility of Rurik dying. What you want to do is you want to immediately go to the right, follow that path, and just follow it. There's no char here whatsoever, except 1 2-pack and the final boss. Now what happens is, the mission is only going to gauge its completion when Bonfaz dies. So if you go down this pathway and just ignore all the char, mission doesn't care. So you want to make sure you go, there's 1 pack at the bottom of the stairs here where the prisoners are fighting. You want to kill these just so they don't interfere with you. Rurik is going to be walking towards the char while he's doing this, so you just want to do this quickly, because Rurik will still go to the guys, he still can die, so you want to be careful. Bonfaz is up here. He's an elementalist, mini boss hero, really easy to kill. And that's the mission. It's pretty simple, pretty much a break after the last one. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.